Hey, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Emily. I am here to do a reading for Sagittarius. You are my last zodiac sign for the month, and then I will kick it back and do some bonus readings or something like that for each of the signs. I haven't quite figured out yet what I'm doing, but I've tried to record this like 3 times, and the last time I recorded it all the way through and there was no sound. So you and I are hanging out again, even though you didn't know that, and we're gonna make it happen this time. I've got 4 decks of oracle cards. I'll pick a couple from each deck, and then we'll do some tarot and we'll get out of here. So April for Sagittarius. My daughter's a Sagittarius. She is quite spirited, dedicated, stubborn. Sagittarius for April, please. Sagittarius for April, please, Spirit. I hope everybody's doing well. I think I'll get this uploaded on Saturday, so that you're having a good middle of your weekend. Sagittarius, please. 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Hyena. And a vulture. It's like the Pride Lands or something. Okay. Oh. I'll do that again. These are the Starseed Oracle, if I can speak. Mercury retrograde has just thrown me for a loop. I don't know about you. The eclipse, there's just so much energy. I don't know if you guys need to take a deep breath, but my chest feels a little tight right now. We'll see what's going on. See what's going on for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. No? Sagittarius for April, please, Spirit. And we'll put you guys. This next deck is slippery. That's my dog. Hey, no. Whoop. Don't want to come together today, huh? Maybe you're feeling like Sagittarius is trying to put the pieces together and are a little out of place right now or something. Okay, I will take those 2. All right, and some tea leaves, please. Okay, I will take those 2. Let me just make sure that this is doing its thing. Okay. All right, let's see what we get. November, Sagittarius. You got your own month. Chain of events that will affect your life. I haven't put these in the middle before. I don't know why I want to, but We're going to go with it. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. I wonder if there's a love reading in all of this. You got the love. Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. Interesting. Maybe that's why I did this, because these are both about love, but a little different. Moving up. Career is on the rise. New offers and opportunities. Salary increase. Go to the next level. This can also mean moving up in the inner work that you're doing. So we'll see what that's all about. Perfect fit. Finding the right path, the fit with the soul, the ideal job. You're meant to be here. I was just talking about the fit of those cards coming together. Okay. We're going to look these up in just a minute, but I want to see kind of what I can get for your story, Saggy. What's your story this month? Interesting that these animals are both, I would call them scroungers. They may not hunt for something. They might take what is, for lack of a better description, they might take what's already dead. They are searchers. There's a darkness to them, which may mean that you have been doing some shadow work, I'll call it. So shadow work is really about those parts of yourself that you may feel have always been like your Achilles heel or something, that are always just like, oh, I shouldn't have done that so impulsively. Or especially when you're in a situation where you're tired or your defenses are down a little bit, you're triggered by something, and however it is that you do what it is that you do that you regret later, that's kind of facing your shadows. I want to say that since around your birthday time, November of last year, of 2023, you've been in kind of a cycle of taking what's left and making the best of it, and trying to put it all together like a chain that makes sense, as if like the bike can't move without the chain. And you've been like building this chain, learning as you go. And what's happening from what I'm understanding is that you are now in a perfect fit. So it's like these two animals did their part in your world to keep you going, to do the shadow work, to find what you needed, maybe not what you wanted, but what you needed in order to keep going. And the universe is now rewarding you with surrendering to the sweetness, calling in love, while also warning you that this is a part of your shadow self. You've got it. You've got the love. Just be mindful of what you've learned over the last 6 months about healthy relationships and needs versus wants, not attaching yourself to any one thing simply because somebody else needs it or wants it and you want them to be happy. It's important that you are happy. You will feel great joy if you start with your happiness. Okay, let's see what these guys say to me. Vulture. Okay. The vulture is perhaps the most misunderstood creature of all. This intriguing bird balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of disease. It does the dirty work that no one else wants to do and cleans up our messes. The vulture appears when there's a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance. Remember, the vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was a mistake or a tragedy is a blessing in disguise. This is about taking what you need, leaving the rest, finding the balance, building that chain. Interesting. Okay, hyena. I don't know where I'm going to find hyena. Where am I going to find hyena? Spirit, can you help me, please? Hyena. Oh, thank you. Hyena. The hyena personality is a jokester and a crowd pleaser, but below the surface, there are unfulfilled dreams to be realized. When the hyena card appears, it's time to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor to express your truth. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments in relationships or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing? What would happen if you took your goals seriously? So again, using the hyena to survive. It seems like you may have used jokes even as far back as when you were a child. Were you the jokester in the family, or did you not want there to be silence? Silence was uncomfortable, so you came up with a joke or a quick-witted something. And it's really important that you are aware of that as a shadow so that you can sometimes catch yourself and say, oh, what if I didn't say that joke right now? What if I just followed through on something without feeling like I have to fill the air with laughter or joking or just kidding? Because if you're a just kidding person, that's the message you're sending out into the universe. So, right now, we are looking at something that's been in the works since around your birthday time. Building, preparing, rebalancing, the shadow work. And now it's time to get that chain moving. That perfect fit. It's time to feel the sweetness. Okay. So let's get some tarot. I'm just going to move these up here like this. It's a big message. Sagittarius for April, please. Sagittarius for April. So if you are here, you are Sun, Moon, Venus, rising, or you're just interested in Sagittarius. I urge you to check out the other readings for the month. I have down in my description what each of those placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, what they mean. And it could be helpful to you in recognizing that you are more than one sign. All right. We're going to do 9 cards. Past, present, future. What you don't see coming. Love. Finance and stability. Career. An overall message. I'll call them out as we're laying them out. What is the message? What is this chain? Love coming in. Okay. Sagittarius for April, please. Sagittarius for April, please. Sagittarius for April, please. 2 more shuffles. Sagittarius for April, please. Oh, we got an extra card. Oh, well. Wish fulfillment. Dreams coming true. Healing. The star is a great thing for you to focus on this month. For the rest of this month. The star. Okay. Past, present, and future. Ooh. What you don't see coming. Challenge. Love. Stability. Career. Overall message. Okay. Well, right now, you are definitely focused on healing. I want to say that you do have a good number of things that you've put out to manifest, to bring into you, that you are looking for, that you feel like, I deserve this. This has been hard. I want to feel this. And it's important that you are kind to yourself because you've been through a lot. It seems like with the Justice in reverse that there's been ups and downs, that for just as much as one day might feel balanced, the next day doesn't. Are you getting your needs met? You're not getting your needs met. You've been trying. I think a great word is trying really hard to find your way. It seems like what's important to you is stability right now. And that there is a representation of stability in your feelings about having someone that loves you and being in a good relationship, feeling taken care of, feeling appreciated. And that isn't necessarily always the case. That you might feel like you get the leftovers. You make everybody else's world a little bit better. But who's taking care of your world? And that's where the codependent piece comes in, because what Spirit is saying is that you need to take care of your world. And in doing that, other people will come in because they will be attracted to your energy. The energy of, I am enough. I appreciate myself. I love myself. And that's where this star comes in for healing. So in the past, the Knight of Pentacles tells me that there was maybe an interaction with someone that had potential to go somewhere, or you were in a relationship that was okay. You may have, for some of you, been working on your relationship, feeling like what you really wanted was for there to be progress around feeling that stability and that care. And it was slow. Or you were kind of in the friend zone with someone. This is for some of you, not all of you. Take it as it resonates. But in the friend zone, some of you may have been put in this friend zone at work. Nonetheless, not something that you were really pumped about, because you felt like you still needed to defend yourself, that you still needed to watch out for number one, and that you had your guard was up. And although you wanted to let someone in, you definitely didn't look like and don't look like someone who is letting someone in. Because you have feelings that you've not maybe resolved yet. And so important to know that what would it look like if you just put those wands down? What would happen? Obviously, there's a fire and there's soldiers over here and you're feeling like you need to protect yourself. But what if you didn't need to protect yourself? If you could simply stand strong in your identity and walk away from the drama. Go find your emperor is really what's happening. Put the wands down and find, I wouldn't, I'm not sure if I would say find actually, because I am definitely a believer in, if you are searching for something outside of yourself, there's an energy field that goes outside of you, and that energy field pushes when you are searching. And at times it's really good to push, to clear the way, to make a path. And other times what it does is it pushes people away. What needs to happen is that it's like great music. When you hear great music, you're drawn to the music, and sometimes you can't help but dance, put a smile on your face, feel happy. And there's other people also listening to the music, dancing, having fun, talking. That is how love comes in. Love is like the music. If you can make sure that you're playing your music, you're showing your best self outside of the shadows that you've been working with, outside of the codependency or the, oh, just kidding, it doesn't really matter if I have somebody or not, or I'm, making jokes about being single, or making jokes about your husband not doing what you want him to do. That is pushing. So the emperor in your current relationship, in the relationship that you'd like to have, is coming, is somewhere around you, I would say. You may know this person now. My thought is that you are either in relationship with this person, or you've met this person before. And I'll say that because what you don't see coming, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the challenge. This wheel isn't moving. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is all about feeling jealous, comparing yourself maybe to others. If you focus on what you don't have and you continue to be the entertainer of your family, or the person who always breaks the silence, or the one who steps in and does it because, well, Sagittarius will just do it and get it done, then Spirit is saying that you will have this jealous, like FOMO, fear of missing out, because other people have and you don't. And it's important that I think what you have is already within you enough. What is around you is enough. It's just about understanding that you're making the best of what you have. And the best of what you have becomes more best of what you have. And when that happens, these come out of resistance. And this is when someone comes in. This is when you and the Emperor, and you are the Queen of Pentacles, come together in a fated situation. You bump into each other, you're both at the same place, you've worked together, but they've never really noticed you, or you've never really noticed them. But you have this new kind of lightness about you, and something has changed. And I think in the next couple of weeks, it could be very, very possible that you have someone who's going to be a very real possibility to you and will pursue you, or will want to be near you, and you thus will want to be near them. Something is starting. The wheel is turning. Your fortune is coming to a head. So in love, this is all about what we were just talking about with changing the situation where the Queen of Pentacles comes out of resistance and the Nine of Wands gets put down. In the Eight of Swords, you're trapping yourself in your own thoughts, in your own negative beliefs and feelings and projections. And in this case, what you're saying is, no, I'm ready to put down the negative thoughts. I am ready to put down the negative thoughts and focus on what I really want in my life, which is stability. And when I think of stability, King of Cups, I would want to think of stability with a King of Cups as well. I'm in agreement with you, Sagittarius. King of Cups is just an all-around great person. Emotionally intelligent and kind and caring, understanding. So you want to go from this place of from this feeling of wishing you had more than you have, wishing somebody else would step up, and saying, you know what? I'm going to step up for myself. I'm going to step up as this Queen of Pentacles. And when I step up, this is what's coming for you. This is what you're attracting. This is what you're drawing in with your energy. Financially, you are looking good. You've got command of your, in this way, as you step out of this, you will feel as though you have more command over your finances, over what stability looks like to you, over maybe a budget that you've put together that you feel good about. Generally feeling good. And what's missing as we look at the rest of this month is the connection that you have to the work that you're doing. It may be that you struggle a little bit with, okay, well, I'm going to leave behind that which didn't serve me. I'm over it. And I'm moving on. And I did that, been there, done that, learned that lesson. When what's really important right now is that you learn the lesson by bringing what you learned with you so that you can affect other things in your life in a positive way. This would mean that this sense of coming together and union and strong relations in the career position might be putting into question what it is that you're doing for your career. How are you making money? Do you feel good about it? Now that you're kind of this new person, does this speak to you? Does this fill up your cup? Do you feel like you are appreciated for what you do? Because if you don't, and justice in reverse is suggesting that you don't, that this is an area where as you look till the end of April and beginning of May, as you conquer these other things, it seems like this is what's coming next. Because remember, you are the Queen of Pentacles in reverse in what you don't see coming. Unsatisfied. And what we want to do is change that from the resistance position by putting down the wands, stepping out of the swords, changing thought patterns. The Emperor and the King of Cups are waiting for your music. And this Lovers in reverse in the career position is going to want a piece of that music too. And when that happens, you will feel much more balanced. You will feel like, I have love, I have career, I have fate on my side, I have my Emperor. Interesting. Okay, let's let me just check the time. Let me get a couple of clarifiers. This was in reverse. I just want to see what Spirit has to say from the cards. Let's clarify justice in reverse. Spirit, please clarify justice in reverse. Please clarify justice in reverse. Judgment. Yep. Okay. So this is really about you focusing on that which is most important to you. You are being asked to continue your awakening, to continue your transformation of self. Judgment is calling upon you to say, are you really happy? Because right now, it seems like you're out of balance. And in order to be happy, what do you need to do? Let's see. The Star. In order to be happy, the Star would be Great focus. What do you need to do in order to be happy? What do you need to do? Yeah. You are fighting this healing, resisting it in some areas of your life. And if you can stop the fight, 9 of Wands, put down the wands, you have happiness, you have acknowledgement for your hard work, you have people recognizing you, celebration. It's really about you taking your passion and directing it in the right way. Using that energy and pushing in the right way towards positivity, towards the things that you are wanting and needing, and sending out that new vibration. The 6 of Wands is yours. This is by the end of the month. So it seems like many of you are probably busy doing this already, and I hope that this is a validation to you. Keep going. Keep doing this. You are almost there. It's been a fight. You've been in since last fall or winter. Okay. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. This was fun. If this resonates with you at all, shoot me a like. I would really appreciate it. Obviously, jump on the subscribe and you'll find out all the other times that I'm posting. I just started my YouTube journey, so I'm building up my repertoire, and I'd love for you to be a part of it. Thank you so much, and I will catch you on the flip side.